welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little tutorial slash review about this Too Faced Natural Ice little eyeshadow palette. Inside the palette you have 9 different colors, which 3 of them are a little bigger, and you get a little natural ice booklet. You get 3 examples of 3 looks. So you have a day look, a classic look, and a fashion look, which is more of a nighttime party look. And then you get the steps on how to do it and to use which colors. And then on the inside you have the day look, the classic look, and the fashion look. Now I'm going to try the classic look, this one. Let's see how I do. But first I'm going to do skin. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to prep my skin. I'm going to start off with the Herborian Yuza Sorbet Eye. This is a really cooling eye cream. I really like it. I just have to use a little bit, and it's super light, it's really refreshing, and I hope it does something to my eyes. But I'm liking it. Then I'm going in with my Yuza Sorbet, also from Herborian, and I hate this with long nails, so I'm gonna go in like this. And I really like this because the smell is super nice. Really love the smell. You have all of these little orange beads in it, which are the yuza. It's actually called yuzu, which is a citrus fruit. So it smells really nice. Then for primer, I'm using the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. This is oil-free, which I like, and it's really kind of a blurring primer. You also have to use just a small amount, and I am using it mainly in the center of my face, where my biggest pores are. For my foundation today, I'm going for the Yves Rocher Foundation Cushion. This is in the color Pure Light Beige 200. So when you open it, you get a nice smear, you get a puff that I don't use. Then you open the lid, and then you have another little paper lid, and then you get the product. So these have been really in lately. I really like them because they're pretty light. I also use the Maybelline one. I think I love the Maybelline one a little bit more. Don't know why, it just, I don't know, it transfers more product on your brush or on your beauty blender from the cushion. But today I'm going to be trying this one, and I'm going to be using my beauty blender for that. So stick it in, get the product on your beauty blender, and just pat that in your skin. For me, it's really hard to work in such a small mirror. Normally I have this really huge light up mirror in front of me, I'm sorry. But I am at my boyfriend's house at the moment, and I don't have a mirror like that here, so yeah. I've been going into the cushion 3 times already, and with the Maybelline one I feel like you don't have to go back in the product as much. But it's good though. Then for concealer, I'm using my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I've been using this since I bought it, which is a long time ago actually, it's a couple of months. And I really like it, so I keep using it. So I'm going to do more than usual. Like on a normal day I do this. You know, this is a normal day. But today is filming day. So I'm going to put some more on my nose, on my chin, and just smudge it on my forehead. Take the same beauty blender, and I'm just going to blend that in. I'm also going a little bit over my lips so they get a nice coating under the eyes. A little bit above the eyes as well. You know, and for everything that I have that is cream, I use a beauty blender. like everything that's liquid or creamy. I mean, I was a huge brushes girl until I found this guy. I'm going to set the under eyes because I know myself and my under eyes crease really quickly. So I'm going to be using this Catrice Nude Illusion Loose Powder, which is a transparent powder like this. I have been using my Laura Mercier powder, the transparent one. But I don't know, I feel this is like the cheapest thing ever, but I feel like this does the job way better. It's way thinner and softer. So I'm just going to set the under eyes. I'm not going on my cheekbone because I'm going to be contouring with a cream product, so I don't want any powder on there. I am going to set my eyelid. Oh, and you can feel it. I really recommend this product. It is really soft. So it is Catrice from Kruidvat. It is like €3, something like that. Maybe 5. Still cheap. Then for contouring, I wanted to use my Stila Cream Contour Duo. But then I found my Sephora Highlight Low Light Face Contour Sticks. So I am going to use these two. So I have one in light and I have one in medium. This is because I bought the medium one on vacation when we were in France. I bought this at Sephora and then we came home and it was like, shit, it's the medium one. I needed the light one. So we went back and I got the light one. But I like it because I can mix it together. And I'm going to start with the light one. I'm just going to draw kind of my cheeks. I hope this is going to be nice. I'm going to take the dark one as well a little bit. Ooh. Okay, I threw that. And then I'm taking another beauty blender. This is just a regular black one. And we're just going to dab it until it's blended. So then to set my face, I'm going to be using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Plus, which looks like this. And I'm using this random brush. It is from a company called Wycon or Wecon, whatever. I found this, I bought this in Italy in a store. It looked really much like Kiko, but it wasn't. And I'm just going to lightly go over my whole face. I don't really want to mattify my face. I just want stickiness to go away so I can go in with different powders, with my bronzer, blush, etc, etc. I'm also going over my neck and I'm feeling if the tackiness goes away or if I have to put a bigger layer. I want a little bit more contour, but I'm going to contour with a bronzer today. This is the Body Shop bronzer in number 3. I don't think it has a name, it's just their bronzer. I really like this bronzer. I've been liking it since I bought it in sale last year, and this is my second one already. I'm going in with my big powder brush from Too Faced, what am I saying? Real Techniques, whoa. So I'm going in with my powder brush from Real Techniques, dab it in, and then I'm just going over the cheekbone to give myself a little bit more of a tan and a little bit more definition on the cheek. And I'm also going, what's this called again? The jawline, that's what it's called. So I'm going over the jawline as well. And I'm just diffusing it a little bit down my neck so we don't get any harsh lines. And then a little bit on the sides of my forehead. And like all the way up in the hairline. And then we're going in with blush. For blush today I'm using the MAC Mineralized Blush in New Romance. And it looks like this. This is a beautiful color It's really, I forgot a blush brush. I have one. This is a beautiful color. It's already shimmery, so it's kind of a highlighter as well, but it's really pink. So I'm going in with this Yves Rocher blush brush. I normally use this to contour, but apparently I forgot my blush brush that I normally use, so I'm going to be using this, and I'm going to put that on the cheekbone and on the apples of my cheek. I don't know if you can see it glowing already. I think you can also see the highlight in this, but still I'm going to use another highlight, which is the MAC Soft and Gentle highlight, my favorite, and I'm going to put this on the bridge of my nose, then on the tip of my nose, on my Cupid's bow, and with the Zoeva highlight brush I'm going to put this over the blush, on top of the blush, and around my eyes, on both sides. I'm going to do my brows off camera because you've seen it a lot, I think. It's just the same thing I use every time. I'm just using an eyebrow powder from And Other Stories, which I really love. Yeah, and there's nothing much special, so I will see you in a second. It's time for the eyes. I'm just gonna follow the steps on what they say to do in the little booklet, and let's see what we come up with. So it says, step 1, blend Silk Teddy from crease to brow. So what I'm going to use for this, I'm just gonna take a blending brush then, and Silk Teddy is this highlighting color. For me it's really weird to use this first because this is mostly the last thing I do, but you know, we'll just listen. And it says really, it's from the front to the back. I think this would be a really nice highlighting color, just, you know, for your cheekbones. I like it. My camera died, and I don't really know where I was. So I'm just gonna start over. So step 1 was blend Silk Teddy from crease to brow. I think I already showed you, but this is Silk Teddy, which is a really nice highlighting color. And this goes right above here, and the same and on the other side, right here. So that was step 1. Step 2 was press push up onto lid. This is push up. I'm just taking a normal flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to put this on the lid. I think the colors are nicely pigmented. They're really soft, but that's just the color. So I'm going to put this on the lid, same on the other side. And then it says blend Erotica into crease and lower lashes. So Erotica is this color right here, which is, oh, how would I describe the color? It's kind of brown with gold shimmers in it, I think. Yeah. I'm going to take my small MAC 221 brush to get into the crease area, and I'm taking Erotica on my brush, and I'm gonna start right here. So it says to blend it into the lash line as well, and then just up in the crease. Okay, I like the pigmentation. It's not too harsh that you have to blend away too much. It's not powdery at all, so that is great. I'm going to take a slightly bigger fluffy brush to blend it out a little bit more. I'm sorry I'm not speaking, but I really have to concentrate. It's a really small mirror. Just going over with a clean fluffy brush just to make sure everything is nicely blended. I am using the Givenchy mascara in Black Taffeta. It is a special one. This is the Noir Couture Volume Mascara, this is a sample size, of course. Oh, it really does an amazing job separating the lashes, which I like because you have a lot of mascaras that really clump up. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit on the bottom lashes. Those are the eyes done, and then for lips I'm going in with two products that I recently got. I bought these in sale at Ici Paris. First product I got is a lipstick from Shiseido in the color, does this have a name? It doesn't have a name. It is the B740, which is a really neutral color. So I'm just gonna put this on. I really love this. And I love the consistency, and it was only 11 euros in sale. Alright, so that's that. But to add a little bit more color, I am using this Estee Lauder lip gloss in Maud Poppy. This has really shimmer flecks in it, and I bought this, you can see it's really small. I bought this in a little package with an Estee Lauder lipstick, which was a dark red one, but I have the feeling that this goes with a lot of different colors. So I've paired it alone and a lot with this lipstick, and oh, it smells like candy. So yeah, this is the look that I created with the Too Faced Natural Ice Palette. I have to say it was really easy actually to follow the instructions. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of this look. If you want some kind of tutorial or a review on some product, just let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And you can also follow me on Instagram. My Instagram name is HeyBelle, same as my YouTube. Yeah, I hope to see you in my next video, and I love you all.